This is Krysten Peek with Rivals.com. Here at the McDonald's All-American Week, I'm here with two McDonald's All-American and Duke commits, Wendell Moore, Vernon Carey. Wendell, first we'll start with you. How's it feel to be here? What's practice been like so far?
I mean, for me, it's been great. I mean, it's always been a dream come true. I mean, just to be able to live it out, it's been really good for me. And the practice, today was our first one. I mean, it wasn't too hard. I mean, but at the same time, it wasn't that easy. Yeah. So we just, out here trying to get better every day. Yeah.
Vern, a lot of familiar faces here. I know guys that you're used to going head-to-head with. How's it been for you so far?
I recently got injured this past like 2 weeks ago, but I tried to go this morning, but I couldn't. So I just been doing rehab this whole week.
Okay. So are you gonna play in the game or no?
I don't think so. I'll try. I'll try like for 5 minutes or something. But
all right. Sounds good. You guys are both headed to Duke. Question for you. Do you remember the first conversation you ever had with Coach K, and what was that conversation like?
My first time was probably my freshman year. I went to Countdown with Crazies, and I was kind of just taking a tour through the whole locker room area. And, I mean, he was just sitting in like the little cafeteria area. I mean, honestly, I didn't know what to say to him. I was just I was kind of just starstruck by him. So.
What about you, Vern?
The first time I talked to him was a freshman. It was during the John Wall tournament in December. We practiced there before we played, so we got to like tour the whole school and stuff like that. I was starstruck too.
What did he say to you?
So you're pretty tall, dude. But he had no idea. He had no idea who I was. He was just like, so yeah.
All right, and when was it for you? You guys all have multiple schools that were going after you. When was it in your high school career that you knew Duke was it for you?
I'd probably say the moment I stepped foot on the campus on my official visit. I just fell in love with the place from the start. Just the whole basketball culture and everything around it.
Yeah. What about you, Vern?
I agree too with the Wendell. Just being there, being able to experience. I was there for a countdown to craziness, I think. So just being able to experience that and just be in that environment. Yeah.
So it's you two and Boogie right now for the class. I know there's a few other targets that Coach K is hoping to bring in next year. You're rooming with one of them, Trenton Watford. Feel like that's kind of good for Duke and Duke fans. Who do you see joining your team next year? Who are you going after?
Him and Matthew, Trenton and Matthew.
And why do you want them to join you?
Just their versatility. They could spread the floor for me and Wendell and Boogie, and I feel like they would be impactful players.
Wendell, what about you?
Probably same thing he said. Trenton and Matt. I mean, I've gotten pretty close to Matt, and I've known Trenton for a little bit. I mean, so we're just doing our best to get them in.
I mean, Matt is such a closed book. Like, he doesn't really talk about recruiting. How do you think what's your perception on how he feels about Duke?
I mean, for me, I kind of just, like, the whole recruiting thing, I kind of like try to stay away from it with him. Yeah. I mean, because I wouldn't want people asking me all the time, come here and play with me. Where do you want to go? I mean, so for me, I just trying to get close to him as a friend, like from just a friend standpoint. And hopefully we can develop like a good relationship where he would just want to come to school. Yeah.
Okay, next year you guys are going to have some big shoes to fill. You know, with the team that they had this year, had a really good win against UCF. What do you think you guys bring to the table in terms of your talent and the chemistry that you're building that will help you still be a powerhouse in the ACC next year?
I think we all come in with good chemistry like they did. I mean, obviously I've known Vern since I was maybe 6th, 7th grade, and I've gotten to know Boogie. We kind of been playing against each other that long. And recently, I've just gotten to know Boogie over the past year or two, and I just think us three so far is a class to come in and do pretty good.
Yeah, and Vern, I have to ask you. I mean, we were kind of touching on this a little bit, but would you rather have played with Zion and have to go up against him every day at practice, or are you glad that you're going to kind of have your own space and be your own big man next year?
Probably both.
Yeah.
Just being able to go against Zion every day in practice, I feel like it make me a better player. I feel like I'll make him a better player too. So, actually, yeah. That's
okay. And a fun little question: can either one of you spell Krzyzewski?
I think I get like the first 5 letters maybe. It's like K-R-E.
Nope.
It's not K-R-E?
No.
It's a K-R-Y.
Nope. You know?
No, I have no idea.
K-R-Z. Y.
Y.
Z. E-W-S-K-I. There, they got it. You guys are going to be, I feel like you're going to be asked this again, so learn the coach's last name.
Coach K.
All right, Vern, you might not be playing, but Wendell on Wednesday, who are you most looking forward to going up against? I know you know these guys really well, but who do you want to go head-to-head with?
Probably for me, I'd probably say Josh Green. I mean, because he's really the only person that I haven't played against, like off of that team. I mean, I just think it'd be really fun to play against him.
All right, and big game you guys looking forward to next year is the Duke matchup is North Carolina, I'm assuming?
Yeah, of course.
Just that rivalry. Yeah. Just going against Mondo. And, yeah, just Rondo.
All right, well, I appreciate your guys' time. You guys can catch them in the McDonald's All-American game Wednesday on ESPN2. And for more information on these two as they head to Duke, keep it here at Rivals.com.